So this lesson we're going to learn the structure of words that have multiple elements, right? Such as ping, jing, chong, etc. They have 3 elements, right? 3 elements in one words, right? Whereas the we also had other elements, other words that have 2 repeating elements in one word, okay? Such as this, right? So let's start with the 3 stacking element one, right? So the actually how do we stack 3 exactly the same element in a words, right? So let's say 品质, basically they have 3 code, okay? 3 code. So how do we stack them together? So number 1, right? Basically we have to distribute them in a way that they are in a triangle, okay? So that's that means the top one, right? And the bottom 2, right? They have to be stacked evenly, right? Evenly. However, it's different from words to words, right? As you can see, the different shape of each elements, okay? So of course, we need to be careful of the spacing and also the parallelness, okay? Yeah. So of the horizontal stroke especially. But let's say they have others strokes such as PA, such as PA, and others stroke. They also we need to careful about their spacing and also their parallelness. Okay. However, one thing difference are the size. Okay. So like 品质, almost everyone are exactly the same, right? Exactly the same. So also we have to careful about the levelness. For the bottom 2, they have to be level. Okay, right. So the 精致, as you can see, so this the top one a bit smaller and the bottom a bit bigger, right? So also as we can see, as another thing possibly need to observe is, right? So this one, right, the bottom left hand one is more slanting the one than the right hand one. Okay, so actually 品质 also the same, almost the same. So they are very minor difference. Okay, so this is more slanting than the right. All right. Okay. As far as the 虫子 is concerned, the top one is actually more is actually bigger than the bottom one, right? Bottom 2. However, you can see, this the bottom left, right, is try to keep the space. Okay, whereas the right hand one is actually wider. Okay, wider so that this dot can extend to make the whole word more stable. Okay, right. So I think the reason why is, unlike the one on top, right? As far as 虫子 is concerned, right, they are actually repeating 3 虫. This simple. The current days we write 虫 only one. however the complex one, the complex version, we need to repeating writing 3 chong, okay, and then they are not symmetrical, all right, as far as chongzi, in this board, the a portion of the elements, they are not symmetrical, all right. So then that's why in this case, this one is a bit shorter as compared with this one, right? So this is some stacking words that we need to look at. So the similar thing apply to 生字, right? Let's say if we have learned before. So this is a mu, however this is a ling, right? The double mu become a ling. Triple mu become a sen, okay? Sen ling, okay? Become a jungle, okay? Single tree is a tree. Ling is a small maybe a forest. However, tree part become a jungle, a big forest, okay? Right. So another thing we need to carefully observe is so each 木字 have a different shape, and also it vary, you can see here, right? It's a nut, whereas this two is a dot, okay? Right, just to give way, to the bottom for the top one, and give way to the right for the left hand side one, okay? So and also you can see right the pair the hook here, right? Only one, which is the last one on the right hand side, got a hook, whereas the other one haven't got a hook, right? Because basically they are 随路, okay? All right. This one can be a 旋针, right? However, this one is a 随路 without a goal, okay? So and then also you can see this is actually marginally shorter than the goal, okay? Right. And the lei, lo the lei. So with 3 stone, okay, 3 stone, right? You can see each one of them are slightly different. So this the top one's a bit bigger, right? Bigger. So the pair, you have to observe the pair, so that all the pairs are actually parallel to each other. All the horizons are so quite parallel to each other, right? And the pair have to be parallel to each other as well. And then, okay, yeah. So that's all. I think this need to be observed. So this should be level, and then this pair is slightly longer, and this pair is slightly shorter in this case, okay? As far as 镊字 is three 字, so the as you can see, three almost identical, right? So this one is 随路, alright? So and this one also 随路, okay? However, this one is a 旋针 a bit apparently to be longer. Actually, they are not so much longer. The longer, apparent the longer is because, right? So the angle of tilting angle, right? So when we tilt angle, and this one, appear to be longer than this side, okay? So also note the all the parallelness of the vertical stroke, and also the spacing and the parallelness of the horizontal stroke. This is very important for the 镊字, okay? So this Hong Zi, right? Hong Zi. You can see Hong Zi. Right, in this case, right, you can see the Hong Zi and the Shen Zi is a bit slightly different. Okay. In terms of this vertical stroke, okay, these two vertical strokes are 旋针, whereas the last one, longer, is 水路, right? So you can see the spacing is very important. All the spacing, they are almost, they need to be controlled very well, right? So all this spacing, okay, and the parallelness, right? So as you can see, it's just a combination of horizontal line in a slanting angle and also vertical stroke. However, the vertical stroke tools are 旋针 and one is 水路, okay. So this li 字的li with a 草字头, okay, 草字头. So I think it's a practice for writing the 草字头 again, okay. So when you write a 草字头 or note, so this is a bit slanting, and this one, they are less slanting, so have to tilt back a little bit, okay. So this one slanting, and this one, although it's also slanting, but it's actually more level than the one on the left, okay. Always keep in mind. So the right hand side one is always less slanting than the left hand side one. All right. So as far as the you can see all the goals, right? Make sure they are all parallel. However, the lengths are different. Okay, this one is very short, and this one long, and this one even longer. Okay, all right. So the peer also note the parallels of all the peer. They have to be parallel, but the lengths are different. Okay, and you can see this one actually longer, right? When you write the hook, pay attention to right here in the hook. So always go down here, and then with a slanting angle, everyone go down and have a slanting angle. Okay, so make sure you can try to achieve that as well, right? So this is a chance. So here repeating this, repeating, right? Second as such, right? However, these three peer, right, need to be parallel. Okay. However, in this case, you can also write this peer, a bit longer, right, as well. However, in this example, I just write them, almost parallel to each other, but not the point. So when you do a pair right here, so when you start writing the pair, make sure they are actually not starting from here. It's actually starting somewhere here. So these ones are almost at an angle. Okay, right. Also, you can also try, right, instead of they on one straight line like that, right, you can also try to line them, right, a bit of like that, so that your aim is to write them, in this angle. Okay, so that's a way you can do that when you do with pair. Next time I will have a lesson to talk about, words that all were repeating, having three pair. Okay, so this one, the laser have three tians. Okay, you can see the big tian, and this one the smaller tian, and then allow this 土字 to get inside here. Alright. So make sure you also have a good register of the horizontal stroke so that they are level here like that. Okay, at the end. Right. 中字, right? 中字 is a repeating of 人字. So however, it's not obvious if you don't know. So actually this is a 人字, okay? It's 人字. So this is also a 人字 instead of like that, right? It converted into 2 撇. So when you're dealing with these 2 撇, also the similar principle as I explained just now apply. So they actually, in a vertical line, the 2 peer starting point, okay? And this one, when the 3 peer, institution, they actually in one line as well. However, note the parallelness of all the peer, okay? Right? And then now, so this one is a 旋针, okay? 旋针. So note the angle here, alright? So if I want to have a very nice 旋针, okay? So watch out. You can achieve an angle here and an angle there, a slight angle there, alright? So this is how you can write a very good 旋针 and then a small little hook at the top is here, alright? So this 花心 the 心字, so it also got a 草花头, right? So this 草花头 is basically the same principle. So more slanting and this more level, right? And they actually have an angle like that. Starting point of the these 2 stroke, right? So when you do the this 心字, because this 心字 is actually fit into the top like that, okay? Right. The second 心字, as you note, is actually more squished sideways, right? Like that, it's squished sideways. Allow this the last 心字 to be more to be broader, right? So the last 心字 is actually the more normal structure of the 心字, whereas the other 2, right? This is actually a squish horizontally, being flattened, right? It's more flattened, and then this 心字 is basically, vertically longer, right? Whereas the last 心字 is actually a normal size, normal shape 心字, okay? So this is a very good example of stacking element that you have to take care of how to squeeze them and allow all fit into the words, okay? So this is a raw字, so it's actually repeating two similar words side by side, right? So they are almost exactly the same, right? However, the same principle. This is more slanting, and then this is actually less slanting, alright? So the same principle apply here, right? For left and right. Left hand side is always more slanting, right? The same apply to the 金字, like so. See, more slanting, whereas the right hand side is less slanting, slightly less slanting, right? A lot of people won't take notice of that. However, that's how you can, make the words more stable, right? So as you can see, to deal with this situation, so this Jingzi, right, maintaining in a horizontal vertical line like that, right? Okay, allowing the right hand side to be able to extend over. Okay, so you can see the left hand side, in terms of space, horizontally and vertically also smaller, right? And the right hand side one is bigger. Okay, the hertz basically a similar situation, right? However, you can see the left hand side one almost the same situation. In this case, maintaining a horizontal line, vertical line. All right. However, the right hand side one, right, and actually fit inside, interfere, into the left hand side, to be to nest in to the left hand elements. Okay. So in terms of this 言字 is a combination of 两个火字 two 火字. The top one you can see is actually swing, the bottom part into smaller space, and then this nut become a dot. Okay, and the bottom 火字 almost normal 火字, only a bit vertically shorter. So the width is the normal space, right? So here these two are more level to each other. Alright. So that's it. I think in this lesson also, there are good practice of a lot of basic stroke. Right. The sequence. Okay. So go up. Okay, go up first, and then press down your brush. Press down your brush. Yeah. 看到吗？
看到。
So you have to move to your right, and at this time maybe leave your brush so that the middle part is a bit narrower. Okay, until almost the end. So you start pressing down your brush again. Move up a little bit. Okay, move up to the press, and then move down. Leave your brush. Leave your brush, right? And then reverse back. Other type of horizontal stroke. So the beginning the same. Leave up a little bit. Go down, press down, and then leave your brush until the end. No need to press until the end here, right? Only go up a little bit, then press down, leave your brush, and finally fill up the whole thing like this. Yeah. So it's more even because it's shorter horizontal stroke. No, the beginning and the end are almost same shape, same size, same thickness, right?
Yeah.
So we now write the vertical stroke. So vertical stroke, you always judge the meter of the horizontal stroke where you should start. So you can actually start from here. Start from here, go up from a horizontal, from this starting point. Similar to like that. Yeah. Go up, press down. Okay. All right. So sometimes also in order, usually, you know, I always go like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I always go like that. Right?
Yeah.
So because you continually go back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So either from like that.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
口字. So the 口字. So this one on the top and then thinner at the bottom, right? So as I say, this horizontal stroke must be thinner, right? Horizontal stroke, okay? So up to here, you have to turn the corner. Turn the corner, look like here is almost 45 degrees. 看到吗? 45 degrees. So turn the corner and then go down. And then and here also. So that means here you have to need to turn a corner here, almost 45 degrees. Huh? Go up here. Go up here. So this one can be a hook, can be a small hook here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then finally you fill in this stroke. When you fill in this stroke, you can start from inside. Yeah, you start from inside and go sideways. So to fill up this stroke. All right. So the thickness, you can see this thickness is thinner than this thickness. All right. So this thickness is thinner than this thickness. Okay. This one is almost the thickness of this one, the bottom part. The thickness of the bottom part here. Right. Hello. Okay. So now I show you the stroke. The sequence. Go up. Form the corner first. Press your brush down. Right. You can see I'm using quite a small brush for this work. So then I have to press very hard. You can see I press up to this point of the brush. No, almost press to the end. So that's why as I told Irene, if your brush haven't opened up enough, you can't press down so much, right? So go down, lift up to form the sharp corner at the bottom. 知道吗？这样到了这里，转一转，然后这里也是同样的开始。So sharp corner up here, go sideways until here. I press my brush to the max, almost the maximum. So I go up, right? Turn the corner, turn this way, right? Turn my brush again, so that my brush is pointing this direction. All right, go down. In here, I turn a little bit so that I have this 45-degree angle. Turn a little bit, leave my brush, and then go up here to form this top end. Right? So you can see here 45 degree, here also 45 degree. Understand what I mean? Then I go to here inside the line, right? Go down, turn my corner, lift up my brush to the right thickness, then go sideways. 看到吗？
对。
现在我就写个you know, without writing the line.
Yeah.
Go up, press down, go sideways, go vertically, and lift up my brush to form this sharp corner. Right? And then here at the point, I have to aim very well, starting on here. So I can go this way and then go back like that. Yeah. You can see this thickness is very thinner, almost 1/3 of this thickness. Then I go up a little bit, right? Go up a little bit, press my brush right? Press my brush, then I turn the corner so that my brush is will be following this direction. Okay, go down, follow this direction, go downward. Okay, and leave turn corner a little bit to form this corner, right? And then go a little bit up. All right.
Yeah.
And then in here, start within inside. Press your brush a little bit so that I know the thickness I want to form. So turn the direction, go this way. All right. You should end up inside this line to before you lift up your brush. Okay. Also in the past also I told you if let's say in here you find this line is too short, then you can go back here to form the knot at the bottom at the end, right? Maybe I don't need to show you the shape of knot. I just write a knot, huh?
Yep.
So starting the corner depend on how the knot look like, right? So this one the knot is a bit curved on the top. So when I go halfway, let's say I find it's too thin, right? Too thin. Let's say you know just now I told inking. So we go down, right? Then you know you have the right thickness now, all right? So also you can move a little bit sideways, okay, to form the thickness here, right? Yeah. So up to here, you can move sideways a little bit, right? So turn your brush, turn your brush. See? You see the brush now is following the direction this way. Okay. Now you turn your brush.
Oh.
Understand? Turn your brush. So and then slide, lift up at the angle. No. So you have to turn. You have to press down here, right? Jiggle a little bit to the thickness, right? And then turn your corner, go this way, and form. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you let's say I draw I write a pear. You think the same scenario as Inkin just now mentioned. If let's say your pear thickness is not enough, that pear also same, starting like that, huh? Go up, go down, press down, right? So let's say you go halfway. Oh, this is too thin, too thin. You know that it should be end up here. So you should go backward, right? Go backward, press down more, press down, and then you know, okay, this time may be better. So then you go right to the end, then you lift up your brush. Yeah. And you can reverse a little bit, right? Reverse a little bit. Okay. So now without stopping, go down, and then see, okay, not thick enough, go backward.
Yeah.
And form the sharp ending. Reverse your brush a little bit along the same line. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
老师 can you write the 中字老师那个中 yeah
越重
那个中观众的中
观众的众
观众的众 yeah 我 in the 在我们的练习里面那个垂露啊那 and 撇
捋的下面
对
众啊众人的众啊
众人
对
众人的众啊
众人的众
中人的中
对
大众的众
大众的众啊
yeah 它有那有撇有垂露
现在我用墨啊来 OK 用墨我看要整理一下那个地方对不对用墨啊
yeah
用墨现在你看我的这个笔啊是很已经相当干了啊相当干对不对好其实我也可以先沾一点水 好像主要就是mingle 你的 situation 啊。你可以先蘸一点水，但不要蘸的太多。刚这样一蘸了水之后，它的那个毛就会隆起来，看到。So when I dip a little bit of water on my brush, so the all the brush, the hair will close up together, okay, to form the sharp point. Now, so you have to basically you can see, you know, the ink is when the ink dripping down. Am I right?
Yeah.
So that's why you have to get rid of the excess ink. Get rid of the excess ink, all right? If not, then you can use a tissue, right? See the tissue, the aim of the tissue is number one, pick up all the excess water from the body of the brush. Look, see, you can see there's a lot of ink, a lot of water. Understand? So you can leave your brush halfway, right? To do a bit of cooking first, maybe 5 minutes. When you come back, you know that the time at the time the ink will be almost the right thickness, right? If not, you can strip away writing also, no problem. However, if you go away and do something and come back, maybe that time the ink thickness will be right. So this one I think actually is a bit too long the side way. Okay. So after that, so this pair and this pair will be horizontal to each other. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is very important, right? Please observe. So you can see if I say a thickness not thick enough, I can reverse back, right, to go there. Okay. And then up to this point, right, I turn to the side so that I have a nice angle there. And then I go back a little bit on this side, have a nice angle, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this one either you can write a 人字 like that, okay, 人字 like that also can. But in this case, right, basically this one will be two 人字, two pair, okay. So also try to make them in parallel to each other, all right. So this one, right, I start from here, all right.
Yeah.
And this pair also parallel to all the rest as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? The fifth pair, right? So I start a bit higher. Yeah, I start a bit higher. Okay.
Yeah.
You can either start from here or you can start a bit higher, right? Now I start a bit higher. Go this way, right? Go this way. Okay. One more thing, I can start from here, right? So a continuity from this starting point of this.
Yeah.
水路 go this way, reverse back, start pressing my brush down, right? Okay. So move a little bit sideways, turn the direction of my brush, and then so be. And then you can reverse back a little bit. Okay. So the horizontal stroke, I follow the same sequence. Okay. Yeah. And this one also I follow the same sequence, detailed sequence, as you can see. Right. Now this one I will slant a bit less. And finally, you know, this Sophia is more like a dot. When it's Sophie, more like a dot. Okay. Right.
Yes.
Go up. Turn back. Okay. Usually the lead since it appeared. And you can see the example video I show you the last one. 最后那个例子啊 the sequence I reverse. I don't write the peer. No? So like this, you can see here. Okay, a bit too narrow. So straight away I reverse back my brush. Okay, all right. So to thicken the thickness before I form the goal. Right? Yeah. So now I write the another peer. Another peer. So I can see. So this peer. Right? I actually writing a bit too long compared with the example I so this peer. I write it a bit thicker. Okay. Right. All right. So this one, not turning corner, press down up to this point, turn a little bit for 45 degrees, then from the hook, reverse a little bit, right? And now still aim to be parallel to each other. So this period can be longer, all right? Okay. Now. So turn the corner, press down, and then turn a little bit, 45 degrees, leave your brush, form the goal, reverse a little bit. Okay. 右边这个呢，它的斜度呢比较小，哦。Right. Okay. So remember, so the Xingzi had to compress this direction. All right. Happy wider. Right. So then they have a very nice triangle at the bottom. All right. So 这一点呢，我要起笔的时候呢，要上一点，对不对啊？这样的话，我就有很多的那个 space 了。写点的时候啊，要回笔，把那个点写得好啊。right， 这个 eloements here， 转，提笔，回笔一点，再写那个勾，回笔一点啊。所以记得要那个 sequence 的那个一定要注意的啊，要回笔。你看我这一点呢，就在这两个撇中间。你看在那个草花头中间啊，还是点一定要写的完整。OK。这一点要注意，就是跟这两个要起点的时候，跟这个有关系，跟这个也有关系啊。在这点开始成了一点之后，提笔回来，把那个点下面收笔，看到吗？那个收笔的时候是整点都啊，the whole length 的啊。So you have to reverse your brush to the whole length to form the dot. Okay. And you can see the the sideways 星字 you have to compress vertically, and then make sure this is a middle line. All right. Okay.
Yes.
So you can't go beyond the middle line, right? So that means you have to fit into this 1/3 space, right? 1/3 space. Okay. So the dot. So align with here. So I can start my dot here. So they all have relationship one. Okay. All right. So also starting of this go also very important. Where is the start? And then reverse a little bit to form the hook. Reverse back. 回笔. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then this dot. So I aim my dot is like that. Okay. Aim the direction. Right. So this dot I start from here, go down, up, leave my brush a little bit. Okay. To form a little tick there. And here. So he also had to be in line like that. So this dot, final dot. All right. Reverse back a little bit.
Yeah. Yo.
然后这 finally I have a good space. See perfect square here to fit in my last element 星字啊，你看星字这里是完整的，从这一点这里 align with this dot, go down, go this direction, reverse back to form a dot. Alright, 看到吗？
看到。
然后从这里开始写我的那个星press down your brush, turn the corner, turn, right, reverse back to form my hook, and go back, press a little bit to complete it.
回笔很重要啊，那个字好看了很多。忘记
知道吗？一定要回笔的，
重要，
一定要回笔的啊。笔中锋，起笔、收笔都要回笔。
很好。
So align with this one. So I aim to the final dot will be level with this, okay? And level with this hook, alright? 所以你要写个字哦，一定要有注意看。So look at the example and then also aim every stroke, every dot where it start, where is to end.